So, I am from the South. Live in the South. I lived in the North. I've been to the coast. I prefer the South, right? I prefer the South vibes, okay? So I'm gonna let you in on the South, okay? And I'll compare it to the North because I did spend like 5 years in the North. Yes. The South, the sun always fucking shines. Kind of feels like death. Heat advisories if it's in the summer. But sun always shining. We only get like a few days of rain here and there. Not like Florida. Florida will rain unpredictably. I've been to Florida too. So, I live in a neighborhood right now where people, rich people, call it the hood. Even like middle class people call it the hood, but it's really not, because I've lived in like actual hoods, and you know, this is not that neighborhood. It's just people that don't live in the neighborhood look at it like that, because you know, we got the cars that are parked out back, we got, you know, bullet casings scattered here and there. I know, I walk to the fucking store like I'm white and I live up in this bitch. But I'm not the only white person that lives here, okay, in my neighborhood. I actually know my neighbors very well, and I know like who's around me. It's white people, black people, and Mexicans, okay? And everyone that I've come across, see, people walking their dog. That's actually my neighbor. Like, I know her. I have talked to her. I know her. And I know a lot of people in my neighborhood, okay? And they're nice. It's not just the Southern hospitality. They are actually nice, right? And this is, actually, when I first moved here years ago, I told my cousin that you can always tell an up-and-coming neighborhood because of the school. The high school was just remodeled a few years ago, right? And usually at the school, if they're letting it go to shit, then the environment, there's not a whole lot of transactions and money being generated, right? But the school was being remodeled, so I was like, yeah, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. And it is. And more people with money has actually moved into my neighborhood, because it's a big neighborhood. And actually, it's like, I can tell you right now, it's not a hood. It's just a neighborhood, right? Sorry. Yes, but I've explored all of the streets and stuff, right? There's a lot of great houses here in this neighborhood. Like, my house is a 2-story house. So depending on what hood you go to, like, some of them don't have 2-story houses. I've lived in a lot of different places, okay? So I'm trying to just give you, I've experienced like really shitty, can barely afford rent type of places, you know? So when people say they're from the hood, I'm just like, okay, well, like, which one? Because people consider this the hood, but it's like not. Like, yes, of course, there's you know, some shootings here and there, you know. Okay, and yes, but like I love living here because even when like I had a really great fucking job and I lived here, like the rent has gone up a little bit, but it hasn't like made me move the fuck out type gone up, you know? And I'm able to work on my own shit and still pay the fucking bills because the bills are relatively, it's not really like cheap anymore, but when I first moved in here it was fucking stupid cheap. Like I want my bills to be the lowest I can fucking have them because I want to leverage the rest of my money to where the fuck I want to go. Okay, I love my neighborhood. Okay, I do. I know all this, I know like the 4-block radius around me because I've walked it. I'm not scared. The dogs literally know me too. It's so funny. They don't even get up and bark at me anymore. They know me. But yes. So, I'm still in the South. I live in the city, but I'm still in the South. And I love walking to the store and someone will pass me by and we're all like, hey, how you doing? Like I will take out my earbud, you know, and usually if the other person has headphones on, you know, they'll take one off just so we can greet each other like that. Even though it's like a passing, that's like the respectful thing to do, you know? And I'm a white bitch in a predominantly black neighborhood, right? So a lot of people that I do pass by are black. And they do it too. They take out their fucking earbud. Hey, how you doing? I don't like short conversations, but we're literally just passing each other by. You're walking, I'm walking. Like we're both, you know. But sometimes it's older ladies too. And the white people next door and a few doors down, they don't actually walk anywhere. They don't walk. Yes. But there's a Mexican family a few doors past them, right? I know the people in my environment. They just, when I walk to the store, I'm meeting, like, I'm not really meeting them, but I'm passing like newish people. Because sometimes I do see them, right? It's usually the people that live around the gas station a few blocks over. But yes, and I was thinking about that. It comes to my mind every single time because usually when I walk to the gas station, I encounter like one other person walking to the gas station. That's the gas station. That's the hood gas station we all go to, because you know it's there. And the people, the man who is there all the time, constantly, he's great. He's a great person, and he will, like, he knows you. He knows what you're ordering. People have their routines. He's like, hey, you want this? You getting this today? You know, like, what are you doing? And he's great. But I love the Southerners' interactions with each other. Because I lived in the North, okay? I would smile politely, nod my head, you know, even do the hey, how you doing? But people in the North, like, some of them will get, like, greet you back, right? But a lot of them are just like, no, they don't. They don't. And it fucking irked the fuck out of me when I lived in the North because, like, first of all, I did that out of, like, genuine, like, basic respect for another human being, you know? Like, that's you. I see you, so I greet you. Southern hospitality, like I'm not welcoming you into my home type shit, but passing by, like I'm acknowledging you. I'm acknowledging that I see you, that your presence is here, you know. And people in the north, a lot of them don't do that, and I fucking hated that, because I will pass some random fucking person on the street here, and even if they have a headphone in, you know, or an earbud, whatever, or headphones on, like, I would, hey, how you doing? And actually, like, smile. It's not like a you made my day type of smile, but it's a smile, right? Greeting each other. The South. And I love that. I love that. It's like one of my favorite things that people do. And it's so small, right? It's something so small, but it's like when you open the fucking door for somebody and they don't like acknowledge that you opened the fucking door for them. Like, I'm not doing it for you to acknowledge me that I opened the door, but you could at least acknowledge me because I opened the fucking door for you and I didn't slam it in your goddamn face like I could have. Okay? That irked me when I lived in the North too, right? And people in the South will like have that. But no, when someone opens the door for me, because a lot of people do open the door for me, I'm like, oh, thank you so much. Like, I know you didn't have to fucking do that. I know that you're a decent fucking person for opening the fucking door for me, especially if you waited there while you see me coming up, you know? I know you didn't have to do that. So yes, I'm acknowledging that you did fucking do that. I'm thanking you for doing that. Like, genuine respect to a random fucking person. Genuine thanks, right? So, I go to college online, right? So this is why this whole thing has even been brought up. I go to college online, as well as juggling like everything else that I have to juggle. And it's a business class, and we're talking about marketing, and our assignment was to discuss like our favorite product and why it's our favorite product and all of like the whatever bullshit that goes along with it, you know, like why is it your favorite, what do they do differently, and compare it to, you know, the other ones, the other brands, whatever. A bunch of questions that you're supposed to respond to. So I responded, and then other people, like other class members, whatever, students, can respond to your posts and whatever. We're all supposed to interact with each other anyway. Someone commented on mine, because mine was about water. Like, I buy water. I can't stand tap water. I will drink rainwater, fresh rainwater, fresh. Better if you like filter it, but you're not supposed to do that. Rainwater and river water over tap water. I love well water, but tap water tastes fucking disgusting to me. Like chlorine, chemicals, nasty bullshit. Tap water. So my post was about water, right? So this person responded and was telling me like, he buys water. See, water. This is my favorite water. You can find it anywhere, but I actually prefer the water that's not like non-name brand from like Walmart or Publix, Aldi, like the non-name brand. pH water is usually good. But name brand, like when I was out and about this weekend, so I definitely got me some water. So anyways, this dude was like telling me he's in the South and he buys a lot of bottled water for brewing tea. And if you're not from the South, we love sweet tea. We live off of coffee and sweet tea. Like, coffee or sweet tea, what you want. Like, whenever you greet somebody, you know, whenever you're doing the Southern hospitality, like, hey, you want anything to drink? Are you hungry? Did you want a snack? Like, you know, the Southern fucking hospitality that we have. It's like an automatic thing, right? I know it's not just Southern people that do this. I've met a few people that's not from the South that do this too, right? But yes, we usually will have sweet tea. That's usually everyone's go-to, like, drink. And we usually have coffee, right? I know if I'm going to someone's house, like, I know if I'm going to my aunt's house, she has sweet tea coffee. My other aunt's house, sweet tea coffee. My other aunt's house, sweet tea coffee. I have 3 aunts. And I know sweet tea and coffee. I know my mom's house, sweet tea coffee. I know my neighbor's house, sweet tea coffee. What you want? You know? Any, like, of my neighbors, actually, because I know them. Like, I don't know their lives personally, but yes, I do talk to them. They do talk to me whenever I walk by, because I enjoy walking. I'm cooped up in my house, because I'm a homebody. I'm a Taurus. I like being in my own environment, my own space. Definitely introverted. Sorry, I gotta adjust on my ball. But anyways. This student, who's an adult, right, is talking about, because I have it put up, brewing tea with gallon of water, right? And then I'm like, yeah, well, if you're from the South, I know you're talking about sweet tea. I know you're talking about sweet tea. Like, us Southerners live off of tea and coffee. So, I actually was talking about, you know, how I switched from sweet tea to green tea. I don't drink a whole lot of sweet tea anymore. And if I do, it's like a treat to myself, because it's a lot of fucking sugar, right? So I don't drink it. I'm trying to think the last time I actually had a glass of sweet tea. But it's that's why we're big boned in the South. That's why we're thick. That sweet tea gets us every time. Sweet tea. Put some meat on our bones. But and we love meat too. We love meat. There's like, I rarely meet someone in the South who's vegetarian that doesn't eat meat. Very rarely. Very extremely rarely. Because I've talked to a lot of people. So yes. And then another thing that I realized that people do in the South is to emphasize our point, because spell check tried to correct me on this. I was like, no, I'm from the South. This is how we do it here. Because I said, you know, you can usually buy like pH water, my favorite brand, at any gas station. Unless you're out in the country, like country. And I put it twice because to emphasize my fucking point. You put it twice, you know. The sticks, the backwoods, the only like one gas station miles around. Like, you know, you need to know where the gas station is before you travel out in the country, because if you don't, you're gonna be broken down in a field somewhere, or just, you in the sticks, like in the woods. Like there's a dirt road. Where'd you go? Type shit. Adventure time. And I love that. I love that. I love dirt roads. And nothing around but like trees. And fields and land. It's beautiful. Yes. We're so different in the South here. We are. And then I know in a lot of southern states, they have the clay. Our dirt is different here. Like, yes, of course, if I go dig up some dirt right now in my yard, it'll have like a little bit of clay in it. But usually when you're like, I don't want to say that either. But our dirt, we have the Georgia clay, the red fucking dirt. Whenever I lived in the north, I hated the dirt. The dirt. Like, your dirt is bland. Your dirt doesn't look appealing at all. But here we have the Georgia clay, the Georgia dirt. And, you know, it gets everywhere. But it's pretty. It's pretty. I love, if you ever come to Georgia, get you some fucking dirt. A jar of dirt, yes. The Georgia clay. That's what you need, Georgia clay. Because it has its own frequency and energy, and it's beautiful. And it's still, you can still grow things with our clay, and you can make shit with the Georgia clay too. Wonderful. You can do a lot. You can do a lot. And we are a little crazy, but we live off of coffee and sweet tea. Most of us do. Majority of us do. But I automatically knew this dude was talking about this student, you know. I automatically knew he was talking about sweet tea. He's in the South. I drink green tea with probiotics, you know, like around 5 o'clock. But I drink coffee in the morning, you know. But he wasn't talking about tea. Usually when people, like a lot of people on the internet are like, oh, I was drinking tea. No, you're talking about the green tea, right? People in the South, we automatically know you're talking about that sweet tea, okay? We know the places to go to that has our favorite type of sweet tea. Like fast food places, McDonald's sweet tea, so fucking sweet. They put like 2 cups of sugar in a gallon. And we know the sugar to gallon ratio for sweet tea. We know it. I haven't made sweet tea in a fucking while, and I know it. 1 cup to like 1.5 cups of sugar is even. It's sweet, but it's too sweet for someone that's not from the South. Like, it's sweet tea, but it's not too sweet. It's not sweet enough to someone who lives in the South, because they're used to like two cup per gallon. 2 cups of sugar per gallon. Yes. And I actually enjoy, I'm like the weird Southerner, because I enjoy non-sweet tea. I get it from my granny. My granny enjoys non-sweet tea too. But she keeps sweet fucking tea as well. She knows anytime someone comes over, hey, you want some sweet tea? Like, it's a Southern thing. Like, we know your ass wants some sweet tea. We know you want something to drink when you come up in the house. You either want coffee or you want tea. Like, sweet tea, not green tea. I have that because I actually like drinking tea. I've been drinking more probiotics and stuff, trying to, you know, keep my system healthy and my gut health on point because of this past year, what I experienced this past year. So I'm definitely trying to take care of my body more. And don't even get me started on the food, because us Southerners love food. Like, we will have breakfast, a big ass breakfast. We like Cracker Barrel and Waffle House. Georgia actually has the most Waffle Houses in all the states. And in the North, they don't even fucking have a Waffle House. Like, what are you doing with your life? Like, Northern people, what are you doing with your life? You've never been to a Waffle House before? A Waffle House. Like, it's the most wonderful fucking place ever. And it's not because it's an extravagant fucking restaurant. You can barely call it a restaurant. It's like a dining, a diner-ishly. But it's also like fast food. You just go and sit in, and they make that shit real fucking quick for you. It's usually cold as fuck, so bring a jacket. They usually try to freeze your ass out, okay? And usually in the South, in Georgia actually, there's like 3 of them bitches in every single city, okay? And in the North, they don't have them. They don't have a Waffle House in the North. And it's depressing. Like, whenever I want some breakfast, like, I'm going to Waffle House. I know exactly what the fuck I'm getting. Like, I actually thought about getting a side job, you know? And I thought about working at a Waffle House, even though I'm so overqualified, right? It's just, I love the environment there. I love the energy. Like, people are fucking nice. They're friendly. They typically mind their own fucking business, even though, like, we're all crammed in there, you know, if it's packed. I just went to Waffle House Saturday, and I usually order like a big meal because I save the rest. I did. That was like an actual meal for me. Because if you know, I haven't been like eating actual meals. But here in the South, we love eating meals. Like, we love eating a whole ass meal for breakfast, a whole ass meal for lunch, and a whole ass meal for dinner. We love cornbread on the side. Doesn't matter if it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Like, we will have every fucking... I don't like cornbread in the morning. But like I said, I'm the weird Southerner. I just, per reference, I like biscuits and gravy. Well, I did. I haven't like actually ate like that in a while. Because the more active I am, obviously, the more that I'll eat. But since I've been at home and working on like my own business and schoolwork and doing things for my own growth, like I haven't been going anywhere. Like, that was the first time I actually went to Waffle House in a while. Because I'm so focused on containing myself, so I'm focused on the shit that I want to do and to where I'm going, right? But food-wise, yes, biscuits and gravy in the morning, maybe a waffle, kind of depends on like what you want. But we're definitely having sausage, bacon, eggs. Like, what do you want? What do you want? We prefer waffles over pancakes. Most Southerners do. If you prefer pancakes over waffles, you're kind of a fucking weirdo, right? You probably like IHOP and Huddle House over Waffle House, okay? Those are the weird ones, which is funny because one of my friends prefers Huddle House over Waffle House, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yes. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird to me. Like, no. Waffle House. But I grew up going to Waffle House, right? With my aunt and my granny. Because my papa would, like, always want coffee at Waffle House, and it's just a whole ass vibe, Waffle House. I love it. I love it to the point I thought about fucking working there. And I'm so overqualified. I could probably run all the fucking Waffle Houses in the state of fucking Georgia. Okay? And actually make them billions of fucking dollars, more than they already do. Like, I could do that. I could do that. Anyways. Anyways. But yes, we do have, I don't know, I still prefer Waffle House over Cracker Barrel. Because Cracker Barrel, like, yes, does have its own, like, country vibe to it. It has, like, an antique type of feel with the country store. Because it has, like, a store and, you know, in the back it has, like, the seating areas and the kitchen, you know, whatever. If you've ever been to a Cracker Barrel, they do have some of those. My skin is itching because it's healing. It's still like healing, growing skin, healing, and growing the nerves and stuff. And like the muscle tissue. Yeah, got fucked up this past year. But anyways, Cracker Barrel is great. But I prefer Waffle House. Just a preference. I like Waffle House vibe way better. And it doesn't matter like a particular one. Like I have one a few blocks away from me. But I also like know of the other two on this side of town. Waffle Houses are everywhere. And I know the three on the other side of town. Because this is kind of a large town. I don't like cities. But it's a preference. It's a preference. Like I have experienced both of them and I know what I prefer. And of course for lunch, usually lunch is Chick-fil-A, Zaxby's, like a fast food, but it's not like a McDonald's. Because, I don't know, we love our chicken in the South. We do. Cornbread and chicken. That's a song. That's a country song. Where I Come From. That's a good song. I don't know why that popped into my head. I know why it did, but yes. You should listen to that song. Where I Come From. But it says where I come from is cornbread and chicken. Yes. But we also have, I love how collard greens and like the gravy and the rice. I mean, it kind of depends on like how the southerner cooks the collard greens, but don't diss collard greens, not collard greens from a can. The black people collard greens, okay? Some white people can make it, but like the best I've ever had came from a southern black man or a black woman. Just saying, just putting that out there. It's fucking amazing. Like we should all have a black mama, okay, who can cook. Cause I would pay that bitch so much money to cook me some southern food if I like. That's not a bad idea, because the lady across the street, she's an older black woman, and she loves me, and she's amazing. But I do know she makes some food and sells it sometimes. I think it's sweets, but I know she can cook. She can cook. Best cooks I've ever known were black. They can cook, okay? Not all of them. The majority of them. Oh my god, it's fucking amazing. Amazing. I love it. I love it. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I know someone else I can pay for some. I don't cook, and it's not. I'm white. I'm white. I'm from the South, yes, but It's different. Like the restaurant Fried Green Tomatoes. Like, yes, that's a movie, and that is actually in Georgia, because I've been there. That's a movie, but it's also a restaurant now, and they have really good cooking. And I do want to pay someone to cook me some collard greens, because I haven't had that in a while. And that's fucking amazing. And people do like have their own spin on it. Spin on like how to make them and what to put with it and all of that. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Food. Southern food. Yes. Actually, last time I went to Cracker Barrel, the food was so fucking good. I was eating off of my cousin's plate, you know, because she got something completely different from me, and I was eating like I usually like their breakfast and their hash brown casserole, because it's different, okay? It's different from Waffle House, and I do actually like their hash browns. But I also get okra. I don't give a fuck what time of day it is. Okra, amazing. Best shit ever. Fried okra. I love it. I can definitely replace like fries with okra. But anyways, I was eating okra. She had like some chicken. She like was like, oh my god, this is so fucking good. Amazing chicken. And so I tried some, and we were like looking at the cook, you know, like, who the fuck can cook this? This is not some white folk shit. Yes. Who the fuck? And it was a black man. And I was like, I figured. They can cook. I just figured what I would name this video. It's gonna be weird, but it goes along with the energy behind it, right? Because it's some white folk shit, but it's some southern white folk shit, okay? I am from the South, and I am white, but I love the black community. Like, there's white bitches up in here, and white families, and Mexican families. And there has been, not just in this one, in a lot of them. Because like I've said, I've lived in a lot of different places. So, you can correct me, but I'm not fucking wrong. Like, if you want to correct me, sure, go ahead. Whatever, it don't faze me, because I know. Like, I know the neighborhoods I've lived in, and I know there's Mexicans and white people up in there. I know. Like, I like to walk, so I have explored. I've never been afraid to fucking explore my environment. Which is funny, because I didn't expect to find some shell casings when I walked to the store. On the road that, like, I walked on, like, the families that I fucking know. Like, what are y'all doing? But it's none of my business. And that's the funny thing, because black people will be like, no, I didn't see shit. I know you're nosy, I saw what the fuck happened, but cool. I don't question it. I don't question it. Because people, yes, I don't question it. But I think it's fucking hilarious when you know, they're like, I didn't see shit, and I'm just like, I know you saw something. I know you did. I'm not a cop, obviously, but I know that's like what you say to them. That's cool. Yes, I know. I'm aware. Y'all are fucking nosy just as I am. Okay. And I hate the stuff that, aside from like the southernness, I hate like the stuff that's going around on the internet that like a lot of white people have bad interactions with black people. I hate that. I've had a lot of great experiences with Black people. They're people too, you know? But it is a different energy. It's a different environment and cultural. It kind of depends on how you look at it. But no, I love them. They're people too. Even in the north, like I've encountered more friendly, like Black people. Because I don't even like saying that, like they're fucking people. Just because their skin. But yes, more Black people in the north were nicer than the white people, okay? Like I would rather go to the Black people than the white people. Because they're nicer. In the north, they're nicer than the whites, right? They are. They're nicer. From my experience, like I've only had a few bad experiences with Black people, but I've had a lot of bad experiences with white people, okay? Like if y'all really want to dish this out, the white man. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that there. But yes, that does, it kind of breaks my heart. It like makes me want more unity in this world, because we all have something to share and value to give. And in the Black community, it's community. It's like they actually have your fucking back. They don't even need to know you. They will have your fucking back. Unless you're a stranger walking up in this bitch. But I know they have my back. They know who the fuck I am. They all know the white bitch that walks to the store, okay? They know. They know why I'm going to the store. I told you they're nosy as fuck. But the white people, they do too. The Mexicans kind of mind their own business down there. Those ones. The Mexicans over there, they don't. They don't. They're nosy as fuck. But like I said, I walk around this bitch. I want to know who's in my environment. I'm nosy as fuck too. Like, it's not a black and white thing. But they do, Black people do have a great sense of community and a great sense of like, I have your back. They do, and I love that. I love that. I've lived in rich neighborhoods with a bunch of white people and only like a few Black people, and I'm like, and even though the white people are nosy as fuck and don't mind their own fucking business and will like not plead the fifth at all because they're nosy as fuck and they always want to be up in people's business. Not all of them, obviously, because I'm not one of them. Yes. Like, they don't have your back. You know? They're like, nah, I don't know you. I got me. Right. Even like family members will be at each other's throats, which I know, like, it's not all. It's not all. It's not all. Okay. But I do love that. I had a friend who, he was Black, and he is Black. I really don't talk to him that much anymore. We were walking through the mall, and he had his like girlfriend on the other side, right? But she was white. She was white. And I was just like in my own world, going in the mall. And he like mumbled something and I'm like, what? Oh, did you say? He's tall as fuck actually. But yeah, he was seeing how many black people there were in the fucking vicinity because if some shit popped off, like black people would jump in. And I was like, dude, I would jump in. Like, the fuck? Like, I know I'm white, but shit, I got your back. Like, yes. And that's something that I love about Matt Rife, the comedian, because he has been around black people in the black community and whatever, and he like vouches for them, right? And I feel like that's what we need more of. Like, you don't see a lot of people, like white people, vouching for black people, for the black community, right? You see like the fucking TV shows or in TV movies about a fucking rich white bitch or a rich fucking teacher, whatever, whoever the fuck goes to a black community to help it. But you didn't actually grow up there. You don't actually know the environment. Like, I've lived here for a while. I know my environment. I know what they need. I know what we need because I'm up in this bitch too, you know? Like, I know. And that's one of my dreams, is to help my fucking community. Because it's a mix of races. It's not just black people here. There's Mexicans, there's white people. I'm trying to think. It's mainly Mexicans, white people, and black people. At least in this one. And like the I would say the few that I've lived at, but the many that I've lived at, it's usually not any other race that I've seen. But maybe they're mixed with something like Japanese or Puerto Rican, you know, mixed. Heritage wise. But yes, I'm definitely, I love it. I love the community. I love that if something pops off, like, we investigate, but we, like, you know, mind our business, okay? When the cops go looking for someone, we don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. Unless we're after them too, you know? Unless it's something like community that we know and we already got it. Like, it's already situated and handled. You just, you know, were late on your job. That's a whole different story. It's a whole different story. Yeah. Like, we handle ours. And that's what I love. That's what I love about it. So, in all, I'm glad that I grew up in and out of hoods, in and out of like the black community, because there's actually rich black communities too, but a lot of people don't even talk about those. And I've met some stuck up black people too. And I've met the black people that think that whites and blacks shouldn't mix. And I met the white people that are like, blacks and whites shouldn't mix. Yeah. My cousin is with a black man. I mean, technically he's black. Like, people look at him like he's black. But he's actually like Puerto Rican and what is his other thing? Like, he's not even like, his skin is dark. like darker than white, but lighter than dark. And if you're black, you know you get that. And black people pick on each other all the time because like the lightness of their skin, or they're not dark enough, and like all that stupid shit. To me, it's stupid. Like, it's just the color of your skin. Like, I'm literally brown as well. I have so many freckles. I'm fucking brown. Okay. And pink, because I have a lot of scars now. Well, I am pink because I get red in the face, and I'm colored. I'm very colored. But yes. I think we should talk more about it, honestly. I've been with a white person who was scared to go in like the neighborhood that I lived at. It was a while ago, but yes, she was like genuinely scared to like go in the neighborhood. And I was like, stop at this gas station. It's a gas station I visited all the fucking time. All the time. She's like, no, let's keep driving until, and I was like, white people. Not all of them, obviously, but I do believe in unity, and I believe you love who you love, and it shouldn't matter the color of their skin, what gender they are. Obviously, age does matter, so we definitely don't do that around here. We definitely don't advocate for that at all. But I honestly think that they should raise the legal age limit from 18 to 21, because if you can't buy alcohol or cigarettes until 21, the logic behind that, but yet you can have sex before 18, because like there's only a few consequences for that. But 18, you can have a baby. You can have a whole nother life on your hands at 18. And like I want to say the street smarts is kind of going down a little bit, a lot of bit, street smart wise, in some communities. Because I've lived a lot of different places. Like, I know I can speak on this because I've moved around so fucking much. I've explored. Some of that street smarts is going down, like the fuck. So if you're gonna raise the alcohol and the cigarettes, you like, can we all decide like 21 or 18? Make all of the shit legal at 18, or make it all illegal until you're 21? You can't get into a bar until you're 21. I was going into bars at 18, but I always looked older when I was younger, and I worked at a bar when I was 18. So which one? Can we all decide that? I know you have an opinion. Feel free to fucking comment that shit below. But yes, if the title of this is gonna sound crazy, that's fine, because like this is my community too, and I am from the South, and Southerners are just fucking different. Even in the even in the black communities, even in the poor communities. First of all, we're not as poor as we want you to believe, because there is, yes, not going to touch on that one. Not going to touch on that one. Not going to do that. No. Okay, but I've noted it for future reference, because I can actually work with that too for what I'm wanting, what I'm going to do. Like, this is my community too, and I want to help my community. Like, it's, people look at it like a black community, but it's not just black people. And I know the people that I can work with to build this community up. Not just the white people on the other side, like the rich white people that like live over on that side of town. Because this side does have like people like middle class, but that's the thing, because they're middle class, people just think that they're the poor class. But the gap between rich and middle class is definitely getting bigger. Definitely getting bigger. I seen them fucking hoverboards in my neighborhood, right? Like, I don't know, a month ago, and it was fucking hilarious to me. Because people call this the hood, and it's really not. Like, you have a fucking hoverboard. The hoods that I knew, yes, you lucky if you got a fucking skateboard, okay? And a bike. A bike was fucking rare. Like, you got a bike? Yeah, but anyways. Yes, my community. And I want to not just build this community up, I want to go community by community and actually put systems and things in place that will help build not only like the like this community over here, but the ones, you know, on the other side too, that like everyone can attend, because you never know the people that are struggling. Just because their house looks nice over there on that section doesn't mean that it actually, like, that they're not fucking struggling, that they don't need help. They just don't ask for help or know where to go to get the help that they need, or know how to maneuver in the world to get the money that they need, right? But like people like me who know it in my environment, you know. What strategies are you using for your life? I just saw it. There's a blue jay right there. Yeah. I have a large ass window. Yes. So I know I didn't post over this weekend. I was busy doing girly shit with the ladies. And the kittens are running wild. The kittens are running wild. I've been wanting to talk about the South for a while, because I know like people do like shorts on southern things, southern hospitality, and like I don't want to say that phrase, but that's a good phrase to use. how you know, you can ghetto rig something. A redneck, that's another term too. But the white people down there, they're fucking rednecks, okay? They're rednecks. Like, they're fucking rednecks. I don't even know why they're in this neighborhood, because they're rednecks. They're nice. They are very nice. And they like get their ATVs out and like their four-wheelers. And they, you know, ride around the streets with them. Like, you're too redneck right now, okay? Like, what are you doing? We don't have hills. We don't have the dirt in this neighborhood. Like, where are you going? Where are you going? You're riding around, but like, why? So yes, I believe in unity, and I believe we can all interact and fucking have fun and have like a great fucking community, and like share some of them collard greens, okay? We can make the cornbread. Cornbread is kind of hard to fuck up, right? Homemade cornbread. Cakes. Everyone likes cakes. We're gonna do the baking. Y'all can cook, you know, the chicken, collard greens, mac and cheese. You know? We can probably cook the taters, you know? I like Theo Von, and he's like, what his stand-up that he does talking about the black neighborhood community, whatever. And he's like, you think I stole your shit? Someone's got both of our shit. Funny. Theo Von, go see his special on Netflix whenever you like remember, have a moment. But it's great. It's great. Like, I don't want to abandon my community, because if you put systems and things in place where they can learn and grow, and not just on the internet, because the internet, like, people around here are so focused on like the physical reality, what's in front of them, than the internet, right? So it has to be in their face. Like, put that shit in my face, because I'm not on the internet a lot. Even me. Like, I know more about my fucking neighbors than I do about the popular shit going on right now. The trends and shit, right? I know my redneck neighbors, because the two that way are. And I know I know him, he's white. And they are black. That's a black family. That's a black family. That's a black family. They just moved in not too long ago. That landlord's kind of is a dick, so he like has people come and going from that house a lot. The people that lived there before were white, a white family. They didn't have their shit together though. And then the black man and his family has lived there. They lived there for a while. Like, we've all lived here for a while. Like, the recession ain't shit. We're not going nowhere. We're chill. We're having a good time in our own world. That family that just moved in actually has like middle class money, but since things like are going up in prices, that's why there's a lot of people that do have money moving in, right? Like, I have money. I know they have money too. They all have fucking money, right? It's just how you use your money. A lot of mine goes to leveraging, acquiring, and leveraging, not like acquiring bullshit, but like acquiring knowledge, acquiring skill sets, acquiring assets rather than liabilities, rather than like bullshit, right? And that's the kind of knowledge that, like, yes. Southern shit. Feel free to let me know some of the Southern shit that you enjoy. Not just the alligators. I lived in Louisiana too, so it kind of depends on like what you call the South. Kentucky is pretty fucking South, okay? Kentucky is South. Kentucky was like the anomaly that God put in the middle of the fucking, it's not in the middle, but in the United States. Them motherfuckers, like, you're another, I can't even say you're another Tennessee. You, like, what happened there? What happened there? Why are you so far away? Anyways, North Carolina is actually like South too, okay? South Carolina, okay, but North Carolina is South too. Like, y'all motherfuckers get visited by the goddamn bears and the wolves and like gas station miles away. I mean, at least the parts that I went to, like, just land, all this land, it was great. But bears as well, because when I lived there, I was like a bear. No one told me to beware of the bears. Yes. Yes. Kind of depends on like what city you go to, Because people like in Tennessee, if you go to like a city, you think it's like city shit, but different vibes, right? But in Louisiana, I don't know, Louisiana kind of had a city vibe to me. Like a lot of the cities had the city vibe. Because if you come to a city here, like you also get the country fucking vibe as well. Like you got the country vibe out here. You got the sticks, like that's our toy type shit. Yeah. But in Louisiana, I mean, I did like the Mardi Gras and Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is a city. And I prefer, what is that one? The fucking shit. New Orleans. Yes. Yes. I prefer that over Baton Rouge. Oh, and I love yes, I love Louisiana too. I love Louisiana. Like, I love the southern states, okay? Kentucky included. Where is that fucking map where, like, yes, the map that shows, like, the districts, you know? South wins hands down. I don't remember if Kentucky is considered the north in that, or if it was considered the south. Ooh, Texas, whole nother, like, the whole fucking state is like a like a rich country vibe. At least from whenever, like, I visited there. Yes. Louisiana. I prefer New Orleans. But I do love the not the Mardi Gras, the fuck, what is that? What it's a food. It's the Cajun, and the jazz. Oh, I love it. It's like soul speaking energy that speaks to the soul, like food and the energy behind it that just touches your heart, you know, touches your soul. Like, it's beyond your heart. Soul. Southern states. The South. Fucking amazing. Mississippi has, like, I don't know, an old, like an antique, old country vibe to me. Like way back in the fucking day vibe to me. Like Victorian-ish era vibe to me. Mississippi. I love the South. I do. I like do have to go to the north. Like, I do have to go up there. Shit. Right? I don't know how Canada is. I need a passport, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do need to do that. I've been to, like, North Michigan, to where it's, like, technically Canada. But they don't have, obviously, the thing there. But, like, technically, a line was drawn and, like, they considered it Canada. But it was so, like, northern Michigan. Cold as fuck. I'm not doing that. Yes. You gotta take a fucking boat ride and shit. The hand of Michigan. Yes. Not over here, but you know. I've been to Wisconsin. I haven't been to New York. I haven't been there. I slightly wanted to go, and then I slightly, like, I'm still debating. So if you're from New York, and you come across this. My sister lived in New York. She's back in the South. It didn't pan out. I don't think she actually enjoyed it. Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from, and what's the vibe there? What's the environment there? I know the vibe in Las Vegas. I never wanted to go there. There's a few people that I would like to see that live there, but no. Not doing that right now. California kind of has a chill vibe though, like depending on what area you're in. I don't mind California. It wasn't like exciting like Louisiana to me. Louisiana's pretty fucking cool. Florida is amazing, but I love alligators. So, in South, like very, very South Georgia, which I'm not like all that South. I'm like a few hours away from Florida, which isn't bad at all. Not at all. The Okefenokee Swamp we have in Georgia, and I love it. It's beautiful. Swamp, yes, gorgeous. But I love alligators. And it depends on like where you live to see like if it's a crocodile or an alligator, because I think Louisiana has them both. But I don't know, I saw more crocodiles there because I love alligators. And yes, there is a difference. There's a slight difference, but there's fucking difference. Alligator gives different vibe than the crocodile does, even though they have like their own energy individually, but like overall energy, that's what we're talking about. But I love it. Like an alligator is my favorite animal, and they are different from crocodiles. Okay, alligators, amazing. And that's why I love going to Florida, is because like alligators, they reveal themselves to you, and you see like the river, and then you see an alligator, and then you're like, ah, hey. I love it. I've never been to no, have I? No. What city did I go to that one time? I'm thinking out loud. I don't remember. Hold on. Where the fuck did I... Where did I go? I took like a girls' weekend trip to Florida. No, I went to Orlando, Florida. Okay, that's where I went. It definitely wasn't Miami. I knew it wasn't Miami, right? I knew it wasn't there. But I know it was a fucking city. Very popular city. I went there. Yes. What adventures have you been on? I've visited cities, but yes, I did live in like Louisiana and Michigan and North Carolina. And over Georgia. And I never lived in Florida, but I visited them there so much. I did visit Florida a lot. My aunt lived down there. And then like people in Georgia have family in Florida, because I don't know why, it's just like a mix of family. Like we got family there. A lot of Georgia people from Georgia have family in Florida. Yeah. From what I've seen. Yeah. The Florida man. Yeah. The swamp hunters. Yes. I love it. What is that? Duck Dynasty? Is it called Duck Dynasty? And that one fucking show. We got hillbillies and rednecks and in the hood. And I love it. I love it. It's a whole ass vibe. I fucking love it. So yes, thank you for staying this far. Thank you for enjoying this video. You can definitely put your 2 cents in and what you've experienced, your opinions, and the vibes that you've picked up on places. What adventures you want to explore. Like I don't know if I want to explore New York. Like I'm not sure. Not sure. That's I'd go to Staten Island. I would. Actually. Visiting wise, I don't want to live there. But there's someone that I would definitely see there. That I would definitely enjoy having a conversation, interaction, appointment with that's there. I'm very sad that like her friend passed away. Not like extremely sad, but like it's someone that I wanted to encounter in my lifetime that passed away before like I got the chance to. Yes, who was a friend of this person. It was cool. Trying to think of there's so many things to explore. There's so many things. Like I love adventuring. I love exploring. I love the different vibes and communities and what people bring to the table in their own environment. But yes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying this fucking long. Holy shit. Thank you.